What's going on, sweet gang? It's your girl Rochelle back with another video. And I want to welcome to your sweet connection where you get life and you will get connected. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. But as I grow and move up, things will get better. And I look forward to giving you much more as days to come. I just thank my Heavenly Father for just having the gift and being able to give back. So what I do, I love, and I love to give life. So I just thank you all for leaving comments. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions about anything that I have done on my channel, please leave it in the comment section. And today is what you all been waiting for, and I'm going to give it to you. Gots to give you life on the strawberry stuffed candy apple. Yes, it's been asked in my comments, so here it is. Here you go. Some of the stuff I've pre-prepped, and I will show you later on in some other videos of how to correctly melt your chocolate. And what I'm doing differently in this video, instead of cheesecake, I'm adding buttercream. Okay, it's several different things that you can add in your candy apple, and a lot of times you have seen the cream cheese or the cheesecake apple. The buttercream tastes good as well, and like the snickerdoodle, and as well as the strawberry apple. So today I'm going to give you step by step on how to achieve this particular apple. So if you're ready, let's get connected. Boop. So I'm going to go over the supplies and the ingredients and everything that I have here, because what I'm going to incorporate is a little bit of both. First, I'm going to show you how to achieve the easiest way possible this crumble. Okay, this crumble is made with Oreos, the golden Oreos, and Jello, strawberry Jello, and 4 tablespoons of melted butter. So if you're ready, we're going to get started. And what I have before you is 2 apple sticks, like a basin brush, and my little spatula. I got a scooper, which is used for cake pops. I didn't have my smaller size, but I'm going to use this. And I have my knife. I have my 2 Granny Smith apples. I have some strawberries in the back. I have some Hershey strawberry syrup. I have my melted chocolate over here in the corner, and I'm going to melt that when we get into later into the video. And also I have some lemon juice. The lemon juice is to coat the apple after it's cut. And I have my already piped buttercream. Okay, and as I stated, we got some strawberry Jello and 4 tablespoons of butter. First and foremost, let's get the crumble. This crumble is so easy. You're going to fall in love. There's several different ways that you can make your crumble, but I'm going to show you the easy way. Especially when you're doing with apples. You can do it. You can use it for your cakes or whatever, for your strawberries, for your cupcakes. But what I have in here is 1 row of the family size golden Oreos. Now you can mix this in your blender or your food processor, or however you want to crunch it up, smash it up. If you want to do it in a Ziploc bag, that's totally fine too. But you can blend it, and we're going to do it in a pulse. You don't want to blend too fine. You just want to make sure that it's in smaller pieces. Okay, and if you notice, no, I didn't take out the center. The cream is actually still inside of the cookie, which is fine. It just gives it added flavor. Okay, so what we're going to do is take our bowl here. Take out our crumble. Pour it in the bowl. Making sure all of it is out. Simple. Now what you're going to do is take your Jello, and you're not going to add the whole pack. You're just going to sprinkle some over to get that red look. The taste is very good as well. So you just want to spread it across your cookies, crumble, and you want to melt your butter. So give me a few seconds. I'll come back with my butter melted. And we are back. So now I have my butter melted. I'm going to spread, not the whole thing, but spread some over the crumble. And then you want to evenly combine, mix well, mixing the butter. And it's nothing else that you really have to add to this. Some put it in the oven. I have put it in the oven before. But I find this is just a simple way. Very simple. Now, you're looking at it and it's not really that vibrant red. All you want to do is add some more of your Jello mix. Not much. And some more butter. Okay? You don't have to use all of the butter, but you want to pour enough to where it is going to bring out that Jello red. Okay? You don't want it to be mushy or anything like that. It's just going to be an even crumble. Okay? Now what I like to do, this is just something I like to do, is add some syrup to it. Not too much. Just a little bit. Okay, you don't want it to be like mushy where you cannot do anything with it. Okay, so if you notice, I didn't add all the butter, but I always have enough just in case. And that is your crumble. Okay, now if you want it to be a little bit more redder, like I said, add a little bit more Jello. Don't add no more butter because it's enough in here, and I just want to show you how vibrant, how more vibrant it will be. Okay, crumble made easy. And it smells so good, especially when it's sealed up. It smells so good. Now, all I'm going to do is just move this to the side because that is basically done. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the apple. That is what everybody's been waiting on. How do we do this stuffed apple? Well, Ro is going to show you. So, taking this wax paper, laying it out. taking your already clean apple. And I know you're asking, what is the white stuff? If you see my cleaning method, go check out that video. And I explain in that video about the white residue on this apple. But this is a clean apple. And two ways you can cut your apple. You can lay it down and cut it this way, but you want to have an even cut going straight across. It's as easy as even as possible. So just cutting it at the top. Okay. And it's not really even, so I'm just gonna go across one more time just to even the apple out. Okay, as much as I could. That's the first part. Very close attention. Now I'm taking my lemon juice, spreading it across the top so it won't brown too quickly. And I'm just going to cut some lines here and line here just to make a square. So when I get ready to scoop out the core and the seeds and everything, it'll be a little bit more easier for me. Okay, so you want to take your scooper, and remember I said this is actually too big. And just scoop. I done got the edge too. So you want to mainly focus on the center. Scooping out the center. Okay? Scooping out the center. Now you have to have patience with doing this, y'all. Because you can mess up this apple. So you have to be careful when doing this. Okay? Scooping out the center. Okay? And it looks as if I got everything. Yep. Scooping out the center. And adding lemon juice so that it don't brown. And I'm just going to dry this off. I feel like my apple is wet. Excuse the camera shaking. But that's your center. Okay? Now what I'm going to do, it look like a little coconut. Move this over to the side. Now, this is where your apple sticks come into play. So, being that that's a little thin, I'm going to put 2 apple sticks on the side, making sure you do not pierce the side of your apple. Okay? And it should look like this. No pierce on the side. Okay? You want to make sure that they in there so that you can hold it when you get ready to dip in the chocolate. So as I melt my chocolate, I'll be right back to show you how to properly dip in your chocolate. All right, I am back and my chocolate is all melted, and all I did was, this is actually 1 bag of Wiltons Chocolate-White, and I melted it in 30-second intervals, and I added about a tablespoon of coconut oil so that it can be smooth. So, and this is what I came out with. So I also put the apple on a plate because I wanted to dry a little faster. So I'm going to put it in the freezer for a few seconds and take it out and begin to filling it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dip the apple as so. And you want to make sure you have a big bowl to do this. And like I said, your sticks is your guide to doing this, okay? Bringing it up. And I always like to take off at the bottom. Okay? And I'll be right back. And if you see here, and then I'm going to put it in the freezer for a few seconds. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I ain't gonna keep y'all waiting too long. But while we waiting for it to come together and get hard, I want my chocolate to seal real good. I'm going to show you how to cut your apple again. Okay? Holding it down at the bottom and just evenly coming across, turning, because you want you want your open part to be as even as possible. Okay? So this is not even. So what I'm going to do is come here and cut that off. Even though you're going to have your fillings at the top, and taking some lemon juice. Okay. And I'm going to cut a little bit more down. And be careful cutting it, you guys, because you don't want to cut your hand. Okay? That is about even as it's going to get for me. Coating it with some lemon juice. Remember, I'm coating it with lemon juice so it won't turn brown quickly. And I'm making like a square. So I'm cutting the line here and here. Then on the side. Taking my scooper and scoop in the center and just turn. Okay. Digging and turning so you can get that core out. Okay. Digging. Make sure you in the center as much as possible. And scooping it out one more time. Coating the inside with lemon juice. There you have it. Okay? Then make sure your apple is dry before dipping it, and taking your apple sticks, putting them on the side of the apple. It's very important that you have these sticks because you don't want your chocolate messed up. So making sure you don't pierce it on the side. The other apple. As so. Okay. Taking your chocolate and dipping. See, you got like 2 handle guides. And I want all my chocolate at the tip, is at the top Making sure I got it covered. I got some crumble on it, but that's okay. Okay. Got a little crumble. And I'm going to get out my other apple and I'll be right back. Alright, sweet gang, I am back. And I took my apples out of the freezer and I actually let them completely dry. I want to let you guys know, side note, these apples do get heavy. And as you see, it's turning on the inside, but that's fine because I am going to fill them. So keep in mind, to keep your apples from turning, you want to get them done. The shelf life for these apples, if you're selling them, you want to make sure that they get them and they come and pick them up right away. And here is one that I did earlier, and this is filled with buttercream, and this is a snickerdoodle stuffed apple. Okay, and I am going to stuff these apples as well with buttercream. Now keep in mind, you can stuff them with cheesecake. You can make your cheesecake from scratch. You can buy some cheesecake. Ugh, excuse me. You can buy cheesecake from the store and stuff it. It's however you want to create your stuffing in your apple. And that's just my opinion. And what I'm going to show you is how to take out the sticks. When you take out these sticks, you want to make sure that you take your scooper and you hold in the center and pull them out. Okay, if you need to pull them out before, if it was wet, hold here and pull them out. But being that they were dry, you can go ahead and pull them out. But I'm just was showing you a technique just in case you wanted to take your sticks out while it was wet. But my opinion, take them out when they're dry. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and stuff one apple in a piping bag. And I want to make sure you guys can see well. And just fill it up. Okay. Now this, if you was doing it with cheesecake, you can do the cheesecake and then you can pipe it out with buttercream. That's one. And pipe it out. That one hand action. And coming around your apple. As so. And that's number 2. Now what I'm going to dress it out with, this is some strawberry puree that I bought from my local bakery store, supply store. And I'm just going to put some right in the center where it's like just sitting right at the top. And the same for this one. Where it's sitting right at the top. And now I'm going to add my crumble. Isn't that a beautiful crumble? And just sprinkle over the top. And it smells so good. and just sprinkle over the top as so. Yes, it's going to get messy. Okay. Now you either can dip your strawberries or you can just sit it at the top. And what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this chocolate, dip it, and just sit it at the top as so. Dip and sit where it's centered. Okay. And now, finishing touches. You can drizzle over this apple. And just drizzle. And because it's already dry, picking it up, sitting it here, picking it up, sitting it there. And there you have your stuffed candy apple. Okay, if this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up. Comment in the comment section, I came and I gave you life. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And yes, it's a messy one, but you have some great results at the end. And remember, I'm your girl Rochelle. I came to give you life. And if you think I'm not going to come back with another video, you're wrong. I am. So you have been connected. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.